It's hard to think of a game in recent years that was quite as playable as Marvel's Spider-Man on PlayStation 4, a Game of the Year contender in 2018 that lost out due to a few flaws that dragged the experience overall down, yet it was still compelling and Moorish in a truly wonderful way. But what if the developer took that game, removed the overuse of instant fail stealth, tightened up the story, improved the side quests, and kept everything else that was already really good? What if the dev also replaced the protagonist with an even more likeable one? Yeah, Miles Morales is pretty special, alright. Peter Parker disappears pretty quickly in Miles Morales, and that's a smart move by Insomniac. Miles is a younger Spider-Man, only 17, but he's still a massive fan of Parker's, so Peter exiting and only reappearing via the odd phone call means that Miles can star in his own show, and star he does. This is about learning his journey and understanding where you come from. Miles is charming, but he's also confused and doesn't quite understand all of his powers just yet. Even as he swings across Manhattan, there's a distinct feeling that he's new to this, his motion slightly awkward and, well, new. The animation is simply breathtaking as Miles traverses his city, and with ray tracing included, you can see reflections as you fly past high-rise apartments too. Miles Morales may be available on PS4 as well, but there's no question it's a terrific looking game on PlayStation 5. And the combat was sublime in Spider-Man, and it returns complete here, but with a lot of new bells and whistles. Miles' powers aren't the same as Peter's, so there are new abilities that flesh out the original Batman Arkham-style combat in ways that, look, I won't spoil them here, but they completely improve upon things. You'll have seen trailers, I'm sure, that showcase his Venom energy capabilities, and these offer new ways to juggle, upgrade, and just keep things flowing. In the heat of it all, when you're dodging rockets, sliding under foes, or just majestically keeping Miles in the air 3 to 4 enemies in a row, it really does feel utterly incredible. And in so many ways, the game Miles Morales feels like a personal story. It's about Miles, the person, learning to cope with who he is and what he's capable of. But it's also about our homes, where we're from, and what makes a home. The friends we catch up with, the parents we don't spend enough time with, the busy lives we lead. Miles has all of this plus schoolwork, and he struggles like we all do to manage our time. It's relatable and warm, with dramas that have large stakes but feel grounded and real, and in that way Miles Morales also beats out the title that came before it. Where Spider-Man felt a little old-fashioned, Miles Morales feels modern and slick. I only recall one instant fail stealth section here, and I'm pretty sure that was a side quest dedicated to learning how not to be found. Here, stealth is an option, a major option, but if you mess up and need to go loud, that's fine too. Indeed, I found myself thinning out numbers, but when the stealth felt too difficult, I just beat the enemies into the ground. And again, that combat feels so incredible at times. You finish an encounter and almost need a breather to comprehend what you've just achieved. The incorporation of Miles' Venom powers into his finishing moves too is just another nice touch that yet again shows off the visuals. The side missions feel more organic, yet also quite gamified too. You have a smartphone app dedicated to replying to friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man requests, but they're impressively varied, and even when they're not, you get snippets of story that continue to show Miles' growth and how the people are changing their opinions on the other Spider-Man. There are the usual collectibles, but even those feel more fleshed out from a story perspective. In fact, only the crimes feel throwaway, mostly returning from the first game with the same ideas, but they're quick and easy to get through. There's no question it feels familiar in large parts though. This is a Spider-Man game after all, by the same developer. But it also feels iterated upon in a great manner, and enough time has passed that it feels amazing to be whipping around the created world. Load times are non-existent too. No, seriously, on PlayStation 5, there's no loading. It loads from the main menu to your save game instantly, and fast travel is instant as well. The subway rides are gone. You just select a fast travel location and the screen fades to black, and then you're walking out of the subway. And that alone is a showcase of the PS5's SSD capabilities, and it's nuts to see it in action. The DualSense controller haptics are used sparingly compared to Astro's Playroom, but well. Swinging around makes use of the adaptive triggers too, where there's a resistance that quickly becomes natural, and it's impressive, but it's something you quickly feel like it was always there. There's very little to dislike about Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales. It's full of heart and warmth, with an interesting story, brilliant combat, and breathtaking visuals and audio. Yes, it feels like a slightly shorter game if you choose to mainline it, but try as I might, I couldn't ignore the side content and wanted every upgrade and every mission cleared. This is another home run for Insomniac, and for Sony it's a brilliant reason to get a PlayStation 5. An improvement on the original in every way that matters. Bravo. Hey, Adam from God is a Geek here. Thank you for watching our Spider-Man Miles Morales review. We really appreciate it. I loved this game so much I could not stop playing it. At points I had to distract myself to play other things because I was reviewing the console and other games. And if you like other games and are interested in them, you can see our review of Astru's Playroom on here as well. We've got a video preview of Devil May Cry Special Edition. We're going to have more to show you. We're looking at doing a little video on Days Gone. That might already be up by the time you see this. Go and have a look, subscribe, and for goodness sake, hit the bell button so you never miss another video. We would love to chat to you in our Discord or on our Twitter account at God is a Geek. So send us a message, ask us questions in the comments. We'll happily answer them if we can. Thanks again for your time, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye-bye.